The BCFC regular season will come to an end this weekend. What a season that has been. This has been the most competitive BCFC year in quite some time. Hi, I'm Adam Cordick, host of Touchdown BC, and your weekly host for BCFC game previews. This week, the 4-4-1 VI Raiders traveled to Chilliwack to take on the 0-9 Valley Huskers. The Raiders and the Huskers met back in week 3, where it was the Raiders coming away with the win, 55-24. We talked with the Raiders head coach Jerome Erdman and got his thoughts on his team's performance this past weekend in a monumental win against the Okanagan Sun and what he expects in the rematch against the Valley Huskers. Coach, this past weekend you took on the Okanagan Sun. Your defense came to play in that one. You won that game 14-8. What are your thoughts on your team's performance? Pretty happy with it.
We said from day one our goal was always to get better and better each week, and we have done that. It was probably our most complete game. Our game plan beforehand was to try and win the, field position war, and I thought we did a pretty good job. Like you said, our defense played great, but our offense moved the ball when we had to. Whenever we were pinned out in our zone, we seemed to do just enough to regain field position. And our special team, our cover teams, I thought played real well. So I thought it was, a good step forward for the whole team playing better.
Coach, your team the last 2 weeks have now tied the first place Rebels and beat the Okanagan Sun. Is this the type of finish you were looking for just before the playoffs start?
That's what you strive for. It's the old cliche. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. We have a young team. And so you would hope we'd get better through the season while our guys are getting a little bit more experienced. Like every other team, we're a little bit banged up. Hopefully, a couple of our guys are starting to get a little bit healthier. So hopefully that all ties in and we play our best football come playoff time.
This weekend, you'll travel to Chilliwack to take on the Huskers. What can you expect in that one? And will you be looking at resting any of your starters at some point?
Oh, no, we're not resting our players. Like we said before, we built a little bit of momentum, and it's all for naught if we go and play a very tough Valley team and we take them for granted. They played, Kamloops very tough, and Kamloops almost beat us. So Valley's much, much improved this year. So it would be a disservice to discredit them and say we're coming in with our second teamers. No, we're expecting a very tough game, and we're going to be playing all our starters.
That's head coach of the VI Raiders, Jerome Erdman. Thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Okay, thanks very much, Adam.
Well, there you have it. If you are in the Chilliwack area, the game between the Valley Huskers and the VI Raiders is on Saturday. Kickoff for that one's at 1 p.m. at Exhibition Stadium. For more coverage of the BCFC, follow each team's Twitter account and also the BCFC's Twitter account at BCFC_media. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the games. We will see you next week for some playoff previews.